It's Monday afternoon, a little bit after 1 o'clock, and I'm having a really quick snack, 2 pieces of toast and another cup of tea. That's my third cup of tea for the day. And the toast, both pieces are the crust pieces, which in my head means they should really only count as like 1.5 pieces, not 2, but I think that's just my math. Yeah, I don't normally have a snack around this time. I finish work at 2, so I usually just power through and then make a meal when I'm done. But I have a phone appointment right at 2 o'clock, and then I have a video appointment with my physio right at 3 o'clock, so I won't be eating until later than normal anyways. And I didn't want to have to be going through those appointments thinking about all like the medical doctory stuff while also thinking about my grumbly tummy. So toast, because who doesn't love toast with a cup of tea? All right, so here is Monday night dinner. This right here is some of the beef mixture that I made, and I will hopefully have a video up before this one showing how I cooked it. It's just extra lean ground beef with a can of like a medley of vegetables. And then I put a whole bunch of seasonings into it to hopefully make it spicy. This is just sad. So the dinner that I went to on Friday, I was not going to eat any of the leftovers. I was determined. But then I thought, well, this right here is tofu. It's like a tofu that's being breaded, sort of like a cutlet. And so my friend recommended that I try it like a chicken cutlet. So that's what I was doing. And it came out to like not horrendous points. So I decided, well, I shouldn't waste it. So I opened it up to grab that from the takeout box, and then remembered I had the sweet potatoes and thought, well, okay, let's do the sweet potatoes. But I did them both in the air fryer, and I killed them. They're so burned. So I'm not sure. I think some of the sweet potato might be inedible. The yam thing might be okay. It's really hot to the touch still, but I'll see if I can like flip it, cause see how it's like a bit more charred on that side. So I don't know, cause it was already really dry and not like the most ideal thing when I was eating it fresh. So I can't imagine my having, cooked it in the bowels of hell, aka my air fryer at too high of a temperature, is going to make it any better. So I might pull out some condiments to try to help. And then of course a cup of tea, because what is life without tea? Good morning. It is Tuesday, a little bit after 7 a.m. I don't normally film if I'm not getting food. So like when I make my morning cup of tea, I don't usually record it. This is my second cup of tea this morning. The first one I had when I started work at 6. And I'm also grabbing a juice box, apple juice, because I don't feel great. I can't figure out what it is. I'm not sick. I just don't feel well. And for whatever reason, in my little psyche, when I don't feel well, I want apple juice. So more tea for the caffeine, juice for the comfort, I think. And yeah, it's the start to the day. It is 9:47 in the morning, and I'm going to attempt to eat. I'm still not feeling very well, and I'm sort of on the fence on if I actually want something or not. But I figure I should at least try, because, you gotta fuel yourself for the day, right? I really actually want a toast, but my bread is frozen, and I don't like how it toasts right from the frozen state, so I pulled it out to put into the fridge to thaw. And for now, we are going with this good old standby of half a cup of oatmeal, 2 tablespoons of PB2, and I went back up to a full tablespoon of the brown sugar. Yesterday, I tried it with just a half a tablespoon, thinking to see if it would make any difference. Flavor-wise, it didn't, but texture-wise, it kind of did, and it just made my oatmeal a little bit more sad. And who needs to start the day off with sad oatmeal? Not me. So we're back to the 1 tablespoon, and I'll just have to suck up the fact that it's more points. And then, of course, my tea. It is a little after 5 in the evening on Wednesday, and this is the first thing that I'm eating for the day, which is not something that I recommend for anybody, and definitely not a Weight Watcher approved plan of action. It's just I wasn't feeling very well. I was kind of dozing on and off most of the day, had absolutely zero appetite, and kind of realized at 4 o'clock-ish that like I need to eat something. So I decided to do this. You can't see it very well, but buried underneath there at the very bottom are sliced baby potatoes that I cooked in the frying pan, and then there's a cheese slice on top of them to get all melty. Oh, it's just my microwave. I had to warm up my tea. And then the next layer is the beef and veg concoction that I made. There's a video up of me cooking it, and then an egg on top of it all, just because I like eggs and I kind of add them to a lot of things just because I like eggs. Oh, and if you can see, there's like a bit of a drizzle there. That's some Kewpie mayo that I put on top, and then you won't be able to see it, but underneath the egg on top of the beef, I put a whole bunch of hot sauce. So there we go, my first meal of the day for Wednesday. Let's hope it kickstarts an appetite and I have a snack later. It is about 6:30 at night on Wednesday, and I decided that I should have a snack because I have not eaten enough points today at all. So I did some popcorn. I haven't made popcorn at home in forever, so this is what I bought. I didn't scan it at the store, I just figured Smart Pop is probably healthy. Here's your nutritional information. Sorry, it's the French side, but I mean, all the words are very obvious what they are in English as well, so you should be fine. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize it was going to make such a large portion of popcorn. Like, this is my biggest bowl, and I have a mountain of popcorn coming out of it. I'm just going to see how much of it I can eat and then change the portion size in my Weight Watcher app to best guess for, you know, how much into this pile I get. And then I guess the rest I'll put in a container and I'll have leftover popcorn, which I didn't really think was a thing, but I guess I'll find out if I like it tomorrow. It is Thursday morning. I'm way late with breakfast. I think it's like after 9 a.m. I just got caught up in work and you know how it goes. So it's my usual workday breakfast, a cup of tea with a splash of milk in it, a half a cup of oats with 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter. Thursday night, and I decided that I wanted breakfast for dinner, so I've got 2 eggs with runny yolks because that's how I like them best, some baby tomatoes cut up and pan fried, some turkey bacon, that's 2 slices, but I always pre-cut it before I cook it because it fits in the pan easier, and 2 pieces of toast. And then I also have this little guy, a Baby Bell Light. I haven't opened him yet because I'm not fully committed to eating him. I'm going to see how I feel after I finish everything else on my plate. It is 9 a.m. on Friday, and I'm finally getting around to breakfast. It's my 2nd cup of tea for the day, and just my regular oatmeal, half a cup of oats, a tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter, and I finally remembered my banana today. I bought 3, but they were way too green, and it's taken almost the whole week for it to be ripe enough to use, and I think the other 2 are gonna die by tomorrow. It's like they have the temperament of an avocado or something. It's almost 2:30 on Friday afternoon. This is my snack before going to physio. So just some toast and then a half a cup of the beef and veg mix that I made. I'm gonna put some hot sauce on the beef and veg. I'm only doing both because I initially was like, oh, I'll have toast, put some in the toaster, and then I remembered the beef thing and I was like, this is the whole reason I made the beef thing, is for like a quick and easy solution for food. So I decided I would do both since I'm gonna be doing an actual workout at physio and I figure a bit of protein can't hurt. So it's about 7:30 at night on Friday. I'm home from my back-to-back physio appointments and I am so done. I'm exhausted. I had planned on the way home to pick up some sushi and was super excited about it, but I have 0 interest in food right now. I'm hoping my appetite will kind of kick in once I sit down and have a bit of a rest. But I'm totally having a comfort snack thing. So it's a pudding cup. It's banana flavor, which I know is not everybody's jam, but for whatever reason, I just find banana flavored pudding cups nice. So there's your nutritional information, and it's all coming out of the package. But yeah, so I'm gonna have 1 banana cup and a cup of tea. I've drunk some water, hoping maybe that'll help. And if I start to feel better, I'll eat something else. Otherwise, this might be it for the evening. It is a little after 5 o'clock on Saturday evening, and I'm about to have dinner. It is once again one of those absolutely massive salad type of deals for me. This time, though, it's the dill pickle salad kit. So, yeah. I don't know. I like it. It's got crunchy stuff in it. It's salad. I don't really have guilt about it. I cut off a bit of the nutritional stuff, but there's the rest of it. And yeah, nice big bowl of salad with some of the dressing and some of the croutons, and my tea is steeping. I'll put a splash of milk in that in a minute. Quick update. I forgot that I bought these little teeny tiny tomatoes. I think they're adorable. I've had them at my mom's and they're great for tossing in things. So I'm going to wash them and put a handful of them on the salad to go with. It is 9 p.m. on Saturday evening and I am hungry. I had that huge salad for dinner, and normally that salad, any of those salad kits, completely fills me up and I'm good. But even like right from after I finished it, I was like, yeah, I'm still hungry. And I kind of waited thinking maybe it'll go away, and it didn't go away. So we're eating and I have the points for it. It's fine. So this is 2 pieces of toast, and then in the bowl is 0% milk factory yogurt with a tablespoon of hot chocolate powder mixed in, and I just tossed on some frozen cherries because the cherries are no point, so I didn't have to worry about them, and a cup of tea that I meant to have as decaf but forgot and made just regular caffeinated tea. So there's that. But yeah, I have a ton of weeklies. I had a workout this morning, and then I also had physio yesterday. That was a workout as well, and I didn't clue in. I think I just forgot that when you work out, and I have a Fitbit, so it syncs to the Weight Watcher app, and then it increases your weeklies because you've earned more points. And I mean, you've seen, unless I eat out, I usually eat right at my points or a little bit under for the day. So giving me more for working out, I mean, it's great, but I was kind of like, what am I supposed to do with all those? And tomorrow's weigh-in day, so I'm not going to go crazy tonight or anything, but I am hungry, and you're not supposed to be hungry on the program. That's why there are 0-point foods, and it's just learning like what you can have that isn't going to deplete your points balance, but while satiating yourself. And this is what's going to do it for me tonight. I'm 1 point over for my dailies for today, which, because I have so many weeklies, I'm not really so worried about. But this will be the last thing that I eat this evening. I may have one more cup of tea later, but it'll for sure be decaf that time. It is 4:20 in the afternoon on Sunday, and this is the first thing that I'm going to be eating today. I did have a cup of tea earlier. I'm not one of those people that can eat the second that I get up or even within the first couple hours, and I slept in and I had errands to run, and I just didn't have enough time to sort of chill and get my stomach to a spot where it was going to be cool with eating before running my errands. So I just decided to go out and do them on an empty stomach, which is not always the wisest decision, because once I was sort of able and wanting to eat, everything looked delicious, but I was really trying not to fall off the wagon. So I went with sushi because I love sushi and I keep wanting to get it after physio, but after physio I usually feel really poorly and I end up not getting it, and I'm a little sad. So I just switched it up to today instead. So I got spicy agadashi tofu. And look, I got it from a new place for me, and they put the spicy sauce in like a separate container so it wouldn't make it soft in transit, which I highly appreciate. And then I got 2 different types of roll. One of them is yam and avocado, that's that one. And then this one is smoked salmon with cream cheese and cucumber. And then that's just my little dish of soy sauce. So yeah, this is sort of a breakfast, lunch, and dinner combination. Sushi I find very hard to track because the app does have points in it for various sushi rolls and whatnot, but you never know because every place makes it different. So I'll best estimate what my points will be for this meal, and then at some point later this evening I will most likely be having a snack, because while this will be great and filling in the moment, I'm definitely going to want something later.